I still can't wrap my head around the fact that you can do all the work. You can go to therapy. You can read the books. You can do the exercises. You can breathe. You can do all of these things. And then once you've elevated yourself, once you've reached, a place where you're in a good headspace, where you're operating with healthy coping skills and healthy boundaries, that people who haven't done that work for themselves will villainize you.
Absolutely.
Like you're the problem.
The story of my life. Shame.
Like you're the problem. They're being toxic and you're the problem because you won't participate with them and because you can set healthy boundaries.
Yes.
That's crazy.
This is what they do.
And what's even more crazy is a lot of the time you're trying to offer them grace. You're trying to be in a healthy space. You're trying to pull them into a healthy space, and they're kicking and screaming the entire way because they're perceiving you as being disrespectful or difficult, or you're tripping, and you're literally doing it for the benefit of both of you.
Right.
It's like seeing someone drowning, and you throw them the life preserver vest, but they don't know what it is or how to use it. So from their perspective, you just threw something at them. They're just like, you're throwing shit at me. No, I'm trying to help you. Can you can we get on
I'm
the
just
same
saying,
page?
right?
Of course not. That people who haven't done that work for themselves will villainize you.
Thank you, Courtney, for this clip. I appreciate the analysis. It was spot on. And my husband actually found the clip. He sent it to me, and I was like, whoa, I got to make a clip for this. Let me do it tomorrow. And tomorrow is now. So let me go through my list on that whole villainized piece, because the thing about that mental health journey and wellness, personal wellness, and trying to do all these things to make yourself healthy, and then finding at the end of that or somewhere around that stabilization journey, you think people are going to be happy for you, going to join the journey, they're going to be a part of your tribe, and then you get the complete opposite. So now you enter I have entered a new place of anguish, which is disappointment in people and regret, and going through these various peaks and valleys of trying to maintain my own chi around the fact that with my greatest efforts I've not been able to break free and move into a meritocratic space because I'm getting this pushback. So how are they villainizing those of us who have done an excessive amount of work to the point where it's changed your energy output and your world presentation, that it is offensive to others, that they then villainize you? So they'll say things like, you're not so special, or you're being judgmental, or as I'm creating boundaries, I got to be being judgmental. No, I'm making an assessment, and I'm going to keep these boundaries because they keep me safe, okay? Or they feel they need to knock me down off of my high horse. I got my little list here. You want to knock me off my high horse because it's important for me to really address some of these things. Or they try to, shirk me or shirk my efforts because my presentation doesn't look like everyone else's. But guess what? I got different results from everyone else's. So clearly you have to do something different to get different results. So if you're expecting for me to have the bells and whistles from the Cool Kids Club, that's probably not going to happen. And one of the worst ones that really affects me in my professional space and other places in my life as I've elevated is the subtle protest, which is a lack of intentionally being withholding. Oh, I'm not going to help. Or I'm not going to provide any support. Or I'm not going to bring you in my space. I'm not going to network with you and partner with you because they feel they bring me in their space. I'm going to outshine them. Which ends up being an attack on my personal growth in other areas, not just my mental health and emotional and spiritual well-being. It affects professional growth, right? So these are the villainizations of family members or close relationships where, I just want you to get the work. I don't even need to be right. I'm here for the peace. So let's get to the part where we can move into the peace part where you're comfortable, because I'm not going to shrink. And I spent 15 years, almost 20 years of my life shrinking for other people's comfortability. I'm here now, and I'm not turning back. So you're going to either adjust or I'm going to be out. Thanks, Courtney. Thank you, Courtney, for the prompt. I appreciate you. It's a great transformational moment. Thank you. And I'm lifting those who dare to become their whole selves. It is our divine